Good morning, everyone. It's Pastor Nick here. Hoping you're having a great day. Today is a snow day, but I still wanted to share with you a lesson that I had prepared for everyone, and it's the lesson of Jesus and Peter and the miraculous catch of fish. And today we're going to take a closer look at what Jesus meant when he told Peter that he would become a fisher of people. What are the images that come to your mind when you think about fishing? Now, for me, it would be things like a rowboat, a fishing pole, Hawkeye fishing hooks, maybe red and white bobbers, maybe a can full of worms. This is how I remember fishing as a little boy. These were some of the tools, some of the items that we used to help make our day of fishing successful. But when Jesus speaks about fishing with Peter, the people who lived around the Sea of Galilee had different images in their minds because the people fished in a totally different way. They used nets. Yeah, that's right. Nets. Nets were used to catch fish. Now, there were actually a couple of different types of nets. And it's believed that the net that the Apostle Peter used the morning that Jesus preached from his boat was what was called a trammel net. Now, trammel nets were set up like a wall in the water of the lake. They were weighted on the bottom and had cork floats on the top. And they were spread out by the boat. And a trammel net actually had three layers. The outside layers had wide holes in them, and they allowed the fish to easily swim through the holes. And the inner middle layer had very small holes and was made of a very fine string. And the fish would swim through the outer layers, and then they would get caught in the inner layers. Fishermen fished at night, and at night, schools of fish did not see the nets that the fishermen could place in the water. And so what happened was is that the nets were placed in the water, and then the fishermen in another boat would scare the fish toward the net, and then the fish would swim in the net. The people of Jesus' day on the Sea of Galilee thought of fishing with a net that was cast upon the water. Now, Jesus said to Peter, "Do not be afraid. From now on, you will be fishing or catching people." Wait, what? Fishing for people? Using a net? Throwing people in the water? No, 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 no. This is a way, if you will, to say to Peter, using a terminology that he would clearly understand, because he's a fisherman, that he will soon be doing God's work by sharing the good news of Jesus Christ with all the world. That when Peter and we now tell people the good news that God sent Jesus into the world to save the world, it's like casting a net upon the waters. Some people will get caught up in the net and that good news and be drawn into the boat or the church. Peter and the other apostles will be casting this net of good news into the world for everyone. So what do we want to take away from this ourselves? I think our takeaway is this, is that now we can learn what the good news of Jesus Christ is, that God so loved the world that he sent Jesus, and that now we can be fishers of people, that we can cast the net of the good news into the world. and draw people into our church so that they can know the love of God, just like us. And now may the Lord bless you and may he keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he turn his smile upon you and grant you his perfect peace. In Jesus Christ our Lord. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week. God bless you all.